Hi, welcome to F4M. I continue my plane geometry lessons. Let's continue with line segment here. As I told you in the first video, I will not go over all basic elements of geometry. I decided to continue with line segment here. You know, a line, this is a line, and let's label 2 points on this line, point A and point B. So we also, you know, we can also name this line as the line AB using 2 points on the line. But I will now just ask you to think about the part of the line which is between the points A and B. So point A and point B. I'm just taking this portion of the line limited between the points A and B. So this is the part of the line from A to B, and it includes all the points in between A and B. You know that there are still infinitely many points between A and B, but this part of the line is now called a line segment or just a segment. Most of the time you see just the word segment for it. I like using line segment more. So line segments are named according to these points. So when we write AB, that's the name of this line segment, the name of this line segment. The points A and B are called the endpoints of the line segment AB. These are the endpoints of the line segment AB. You know that lines have infinite lengths, but when you think about a line segment, it starts from A, for example, stops at B, or it starts from B, it stops at A. We have direction, it doesn't matter, but the distance from A to B, it has a finite length. That's why a line segment has a finite length. So AB, any line segment, has a finite length. Whatever our measurement unit is, to write about the length of a line segment, we can just write AB equals 3 centimeters, 3 feet, 5 inches, and so on. It's also possible to write this length, the length of the line segment, using absolute value symbol. Both are possible. Maybe using absolute value is a better way, which shows the distance between the points A and B, but just write AB without using any absolute value symbol is also fine. Okay, I'll continue with a ray. Now think about a line again, and let's label a point on this line. Think about point O. Now when you label point O on our line, this point O divides our line into 2 parts. One part is starting from O, and it goes to the right, it continues to the right. The other one starts from O, and it continues to the left. Both of these 2 parts of the line is called a ray. So how to label a ray? To label a ray, it's better to choose one more point, to label one more point on each ray. For example, let's think about a point A here. So we can say that this is the ray starting from O. That point O, that's the initial point, should be written the first, ray OA. And let's think about another point on this ray. Let's say point B. So this is the ray OB. So O is the initial point or the starting point of each ray. Remember that line segments have finite lengths, and lines, they have infinite lengths. What about a ray? Think about the ray OA. It starts from O, but it continues forever to the right. It never stops. That's why to measure the length of the ray OA is impossible. It has infinite length. So rays have infinite lengths. Let's quickly continue with angle. Think about two rays intersecting at one point. So let's think about the ray OA and the ray OB. O is their common point. This figure, this shape you see in geometry, it's called an angle. Point we name point O is called the vertex of the angle. These two rays OA and OB are called the sides of the angle. And when we, to name the angle, we usually write AOB or BOA. So the vertex should be in the middle. We use three letters, for example. Angle, this is the symbol for angle, you know, angle AOB or angle BOA. It's also possible to just write the vertex of the angle. It's also common to name this angle as just as the angle O. Okay, so angles, you know, they have some measures. We measure angles using a unit of degree, or in the future you will see radians. I don't want to talk about them so much right at this time, but when you draw an angle, you divide the plane into two regions. One region is between these sides of the angle, which is called the interior region of the angle. The other region is here on the plane. That's the exterior region of the angle. Okay, for this class, I want to stop here. See you in next class. Thank you.